Aquarius, hello my loves, and welcome back to the channel. Supreme gratitude for tuning in. I didn't know if y'all was gonna get a video or not. I was not feeling my best the last few days, but we here. All right, so we're gonna tap into how does your ex feel. All right, reading. You can have Aquarius in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or North Node. Okay. So let's see what's happening. The person, the ex, the person that's on your mind right now. How do they feel about the connection? How do they feel about what's going on? Please make sure you like the video. Drop a comment if it resonates. Let me know how the sound works, because I got a new mic and I should have did the mic check 1 2 1 2 and I didn't. So this person is thinking about what's happening. If you were the one that withdrew, then you're sitting back thinking about what's happening. Someone doesn't want to run anymore. Okay, damage. We are both hurting from this. Shadow side, you made me realize my flaws. So I feel like this is somebody that was stuck in their ways. I'm getting like a very egotistical energy. I'm also getting someone that's used to doing things their own way. This person could be withdrawing, trying to think more about like what to do. How does this situation pay out for you guys? But they are coming up with a conclusion like, instead of me staying stuck in my head, let me just figure this out. Let me go and figure this out, right? If you don't know that this person is feeling a way about this, they are. And this person is taking a closer look at themselves, right? You know, you can get a relationship after relationship and you don't see your ways, right? Because most of the time people are quick to point out what someone else did. And so this was a situation where, you know, you made this person have a double take on who they are and the energy that they brought to the connection. So that's some good stuff, right? Aqua energy, you know how that go. Let's put some more messages on this. So this channel is newer when it comes to the collective of Aquarius, but I have you know, some women, they have cysts and fibroids. Some women have both. So you say I have one, and I finally found a remedy. Like, I've spent thousands of dollars on looking for a remedy, but I feel like we've just gone too far with it to indulge in remedy. But the remedy that I found, you know, this is something that shrinks. You know, it shrinks fibroids and cysts and the thing about it is, the more I searched, this never came up. And also, I'm starting to see, like, when I'm not gonna say the search engine name. I'm just gonna say, the more I put certain things in a particular search engine, the more I see it comes up with a bunch of crazy information. It's like there's a shift. So if you're looking up spiritual information, it's like a lot of BS that comes up in spiritual information and medical information now. And it definitely stands out to me. So you guys probably have experienced that as well. You know, it's best to get someone with whatever it is spiritually or medically. Deal with someone that has a background in this, whether herbalist or whatever spiritual walk. Like, get with them instead of going to a search engine, because you cannot trust what's on the search engine. So guys, I have been looking up a remedy for this, and taking this and taking that, you know, all natural and very holistic. And I could not find anything. And then so when someone came and was like, hey, this is a remedy and it works. And I was like, okay, I'm going to this with no expectation because I've tried everything. And it actually works. The flip side to that is that the side, I wouldn't even say side effects. It's just the reaction that my body had to it. And it happened so fast because it's, you know, it starts to work. Well, it started to work for me. Everything is different. It started to work for me fast. And then the reaction my body had, I couldn't handle the reaction to it. But it works. And I'm like, oh my God, I finally find something. Like after all of this time, if I would have got this about 2 years ago, it would have been great. But, you know, you also want to speak with your people. But what I realized about me was that I am iodine deficient. I do not eat any seafood. I do not eat any fish. And I am not big on salt at all. So, you know, I season my food. You know, I do a little seasoned salt, but I'm big on the peppers and the fresh herbs and stuff like that. The powders and the fresh herbs. So I don't do a lot of salt. So I'm iodine deficient. And what I have come to learn about me, right, speaking about me, is that you would get, you know, fibroids or cysts and or for being iodine deficient. Didn't know that. So I started applying a little bit of iodine to my skin where the issue was, and it absorbs immediately, and you will start to see a transition in your body. Like the first day it was an hour, the second day was 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like iodine. It's a certain type of iodine, but yeah. So, and it worked because it shrunk the situation by 1 centimeter in 2 days. So I was like, dang, and it never has shrunk, and it's always like increased. But I couldn't deal with the outcome. My body was like, oh, you want to go to war? Let's go to war. I'm like, no. So, you know, I guess it's a way and it's a method to use it and a method to go. But I did see results. It's just the backlash to it. Like, I'm like, I cannot endure this, right? The shrinkage you're going to feel it, right? So I've been down for 2 days. I was in the hospital for 12 hours. Down for 24, in the hospital for the last 12. And finally got, under control. And now I'm like, okay, I really don't want to read, but I'm going to go and get Aquarius out. I may not even get water signs out this week on the other page. And I may just catch up with them next week. It's all love, but I definitely want to get y'all reading out. So I'm here, right? And hopefully tomorrow I feel better and I'll get back to our regularly scheduled program. Even though I need to get, I'll get the water signs out sometime this week. If not tomorrow, then the day after. But they'll get there. I want to tell you so much. I don't need your approval. I wondered how far this would go. I fear you would reject me. I need to focus on my healing. So, someone is battling, like, like they, in the last deck, it was saying, like, they're internalizing this. Someone is internalizing this. You know what I'm saying? Heavy. They're going back and forth with themselves. They want to tell you, but they're not telling you. They do fear that you don't see them the same way. They feel like, they've done enough damage. They are trying to heal from something here. And this person has a lot going on. But this person, very well now, we're going to pull from the tarot. This person very well may come into you. Very, very well may come into you to talk. But it's like, this person has an ego and they think that you're going to reject them. They're not coming in soon. So, yeah. Looking at my arm. You see, when you go get, they leave all that stuff on you after. Put all the bandages on both of your arms. It's crazy. I have been home for I got home today. Let's just say that. This afternoon. That's when I got back home from the hospital. And I slept so freaking good. Yeah, I did. I slept good. How does Aquarius X feel? I think how does Aquarius feel? So yeah, it's not that I'm in any pain. It's just that I'm still drained from the episode, and I'm ready to get into bed and go to sleep. SG sheepy. Aquarius is X's feelings, past, present, and future. This person definitely sees you as a star, Aquarius. This person sees you as, like, if they made a decision between you and something else, they see you as the path of least resistance. They're having regret. They feel as though they should have chose you. Okay? Your person could also, you could be spiritually in tune, or you just have you radiate from a very high, you have a very high essence. Divine feminine, divine masculine essence about you. Okay? And this person sees that. Some of you guys could be in the spiritual realm that do some type of spiritual work, occult workings, tarot, whatever this may be as well. All right, so Aquarius feelings towards their ex, past, present, future. Sure. Yeah, man, as soon as I found out about that iodine, I said, the crazy thing is that nobody had ever told me that. Nobody had ever told me that, and I could not find anything. Overall energy and the outcome. I could not find anything about it, and then when I put it in, that's when I started finding everything about it. It was crazy. And it did what it said it was going to do. It worked. But the flip side, man, my body was like, oh yeah, well take that. So I feel like your person is in very deep contemplation. They could be tying up loose ends, waiting on the right time to say something. But I feel as though, too, you haven't given up hope. I feel like you would take it slow. You would go back towards this person, but you would take it extremely slow. It won't be something that you're going to go head over heels, like the same way that you were, but you would allow this person time to show you. Okay, so in the past, yeah, you felt like there was a sudden ending with this person. It just happened out of nowhere. You may have not expected this ending to happen in the past. All right. You may have felt like this person had a lot going on in their life in the past as well. A lot of chaos and confusion. And also I'm hearing like some of you guys were like, I just don't want to be a part of that. Like, handle that and then come back. Oh my God. Presently, you feel as though like you have an understanding with this person. You feel as though like, you and this person could be okay, or you could be cool. But you may like the energy that you are in. I feel like also, just sidebar, I feel like this is why this person was able to see the error in their ways, because of how you're approaching the situation as well, Aquarius. Like, you're not approaching it in a sour, bitter, angry, any of that. You're just like, hey, life happens. It is what it is, and you're very cordial. And that person, and listen, killing him with kindness, as they say, like being the bigger person, leading with your divine feminine energy is taking you way further. Will always take you further than, well, look, and all that clapping your hands and, that toxic energy. People run from that. But in the future, you feel as though this person is going to come in and you're going to accept, or you're going in. Like, if they come to you with an offer, you're accepting. You like, boom. And I do see this being a lasting relationship, soulmate connection, okay? Now, in the past, for your person, they just felt as though it wasn't the right time. They had a lot going on, you know, and you came in at the wrong time. Like, it just wasn't going to work. Currently, how they see you is the Queen of Wands. They see you, they like you, they like the way that you view the world. They like your thought process. They like how, you know, you allow them, you make them think, right? But they also like feel like they're wounded, and I feel like they feel like they wounded you. You know what I'm saying? And so with that being said, you know, being a wounded queen here, queen energy, whether it's male or female, being in this energy, like this is what's making this person not, you know, like stay in their head further, like, oh my God, like I really want to, but I don't know. Likely outcome, future, well, in the future, you have the Hierophant, you know, like this person wanting to work on this situation, this person seeing you as the one that they want to marry, or seeing you as the one that they want to be with for a very long time. So this connection is going to come back together. Right now, it could be a lot of drama, you know, a lot of chaos happening from your person. Your person could be, they could have fire in a prominent placement in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They could have earth in a prominent placement in their chart. Well, Taurus in a prominent placement in their chart. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah. So, yeah, it's a lot of conflict. You know, the overall energy was a conflict, right? Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Tower, you know. It could have been something going on, and you're like, man, I don't have time for all this, or them to you. But you showed them. Because most people will be like, okay, you know, people sit down and they be with some good drama and some good tea. You know, people pay for tea and, you know, pay for, you know, all of this gossip and stuff like that. So the people that they probably dealt with prior to you, like they okay with the drama, they okay with hearing about, you know, the mess and all of that stuff there, and you weren't. And that's what made you stand out. Like, nah, I ain't with that. So the likely outcome is the Page of Cups. You know, this person could be younger than you, right? But they're coming in. They're coming in to give an apology. They're coming in, you know, trying to extend the olive branch. You know, like, hey, you know, what can we make happen here? What are we going to do? Any more messages for Aquarius' ex towards them? Okay. 3 more cards. Please. They miss you very much, and they want to tell you. This person could be missing you sexually as well. They're saying that they did not make the right choice in the past. Also, that even though they want to communicate with you and they would like to link up with you, right now is not the best decision to do it. That's why they are reserved. It's not the right time. They're trying to clear up whatever this is that they have going on before they even say anything to you about anything else, okay? So whatever understanding or understanding that you and this person have at this particular time, they enjoy that because they know that you're there. But they could have more things happening, and they want to resolve these issues. So when they come 100% correct, all right? Any more messages for Aquarius to their ex? 3 cards, please. Sure. So you see this person as an emperor, okay? This person may be well known, get a lot of attention, okay? Could be a father, mother, masculine energy, all right? You know that you're going to get justice behind this situation. So this is someone that you are definitely holding on to. You got the Justice, the Hermit in reverse, and the Chariot card, all right? So, yeah, you're not stressing about it. You know that something is going to work in your favor. Someone could be, like, they're coming out of being stuck, thinking about this, overthinking the situation, or coming out of the energy of, you know, holding on to things. So I feel like you're coming out of the energy of holding on to things. This person could be walking away from someone. I feel like you're just waiting on a cycle to end. So you're focused on what it is that you're doing, working hard, having patience. But you're like, I will not be defeated. I'm not worried about it. You done hit that future verse. I know I'm going to get my baby back. Like, I know they coming. I know they love me. Okay, Aqua. So it's like this person could communicate with you telepathically, and you know how this person feels. So yeah, it's like a pause break. Minor setback for a major comeback. That's what I'm getting at. So yeah, I didn't tell the people that I had took the iodine, that I put the iodine on my skin. I would, that's why I was just waiting to see what they was going to tell me. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody that can give you a cure, just like, tarot readers, diviners, whatever type of divination you do, that person shouldn't be asking you, oh, so how did this, they shouldn't be asking you any questions. What's your name? I do zodiac because I feel like I get clearer messages when I have the zodiac, but that's it. And then I tell you what's happening. Anybody that got to ask you a bunch of questions about you, then come up with a synopsis, something not right, You go to a natural healer and say, this is what's happening. They're going to say, okay, so this is what's happening. This is the outcome, and this is what you use, and this is what happened, So I didn't tell them that I used the iodine. I just was trying to see what they was going to come up with. And ultimately, they came up with nothing. They just kind of got my pain controlled. And then it's like, I'm like, all right, cool. So, there's so many things out there. But one thing, I'm a firm believer, message for Aquarius and their ex, that everything for us is been put here. But there's been so much manipulation to the earth and the things that they know. Did I say divine masculine? There's been so many changes to our stuff that, the people that already knew that this stuff was here for us to benefit already, they've been trying to, alter those things. So, be mindful of that, because it could be just simple stuff. I feel like if it's smaller, I don't know if it worked for you, because, I'm not a doctor, but like I was blown away at one, the how fast it started changing, and then two, it really was results. But that's a whole nother, going through for me is a whole nother beast. So, iodine, that 10 something or whatever, just liquid iodine, that's what I put on it, and baby, stalemate. A stalemate situation. Someone needs to take decisive action, right? So you're at a stalemate because someone's in their head, and I feel like they are going to come forth. They're just trying to finalize what they have going on here. Repression. Someone's feelings. Someone does not express how they truly feel. I feel like this is your person. They're not really expressing to you how they feel, but of course the cards told you how they feel, but they're not, they're not telling you. Heart chakra. Awaken your heart center and let love in. Yeah, this is your person. This is a soulmate, Aqua. So, whoever this person may be, it is a soulmate, and they do think about you a lot. I feel like some of you guys, you were thinking about one person the entire read, and somebody else just popped in your head. It's that second person that just popped in your head. Just FYI. That's what I just heard. All right. Spiritual mission. This connection supports energy healing and Gaia in the higher realms. Yeah. This is a hellified connection, Aquarius. So don't I want to see on the love cards with this, because I feel like either you're gonna, everybody don't want to get married. Okay, so let's start there. So you may not get married, or you may just be like common law married, end up being common law married, or just in a long-term commitment with this person. But there's some type of commitment that is going to take place when you guys, like, not as soon as, I don't know, like not everybody, but when you do it again, it's going to be a long-term commitment here. This is for Aquarius and the ex. This reading, actually. You gotta let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Typical Aquarius, because you stay in your head so much. When is it gonna happen? I want them to come back now. I want this. I want that. Okay? Yeah. I'm telling you. So, yep. I feel like the red flags here, the signs are cautioning you. I feel like that red flags are you. you got to stop overthinking the process, and you got to allow this to happen when it's going to happen and how it's going to happen, right? Instead of just wanting someone to come back now, you want them to come back healed. You want them to come back ready, right? Ask for and accept support from others. So yeah, you're gonna have whoever it is that's really, really close to you. You know, like my closest person is my yeye. So I love that lady to the core. You know, she'd be like, "Oh my God, I hate the mushy stuff," but that, you know, that's my baby. And if I'm gonna say anything, I'm gonna talk to my yeye about it and get her standpoint, because she's never gonna, side with me just to make it. She'll tell me quick, look at it a different way. So, whoever that person is in your life, because you can't be out here talking to anybody, and these people that say they're your friends. You gotta talk to somebody that's gonna guide you in the right way in reference to this situation. Yeah, if this is a connection, like this connection, you and this person are separated. I'm not saying go back to anything that this person isn't coming back to you saying, okay, we finna try this again and we're gonna do it this way. I'm not telling y'all to go back into a situation that's not moving forward. I'm not telling you to go back and wait on a cut buddy or whatever the case may be for them to make a decision. No, you live your life. This person is going to come into you when they're ready. But when they do come in, they're going to be ready. They're not going to pick up where they left off and none of that. This person is going to come in ready to go to the next level. I told you I wanted to pull from here because I said marriage here, right? You got engagement, okay? Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So whether it's engagement or this person is committing, because everybody doesn't want to get married. So this person is giving a commitment, but there's marriage or there's a solid commitment with this individual. It's time to disconnect from the world. So I feel like that's marriage and a honeymoon, okay? Or when this person comes around, like you guys are going to sit down and have a powwow and talk about what it is that you want to do. Let your friends know you're not being funny. You're not one of those people that you get who you wanted and you disconnect from everybody. No, you need to disconnect from the world with this partner, because you need to be able to align with them and make sure that you guys are on the same page. Then come back out and deal with the world, right? So I see like you guys disconnecting and dealing with the world, how you deal with the world, and then coming back, after you guys get everything together to move forward with this connection. But whoever this is, it's coming back together, okay? So supreme gratitude for your love and support. If you like a personal reading, if you think this is your reading, click the description box below. Visit my website to book your personal reading there. And make sure you like the video. Drop a comment. Let me know it resonates. I like talking back to y'all. The comments not even on the main page. Y'all got comments over here. So chop it up with me in the comments. I'll show you, Aquarius.